Welcome to Headlines today. I'm Anna M. Bettikad. With me on the show today is one of the biggest stars that the Hindi film industry has ever seen. He is coming this season. Yeah. You agree with me?
Yeah, just being modest about it.
It's always nice when a star agrees.
No, being very modest.
Well, Salman, first thing you need to help me. Your film is called Dabang, but I want to be sure I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Perfectly.
Dabang.
Dabang.
It has that power in it, right?
Yeah.
Dabang.
Yeah.
But what does it mean?
It means Bina khauf ke, it means fearless, means neither. Fearless, basically.
Okay, but it's not a common word. I mean, I live in Delhi.
North, UP Bihar is very commonly used.
In UP Bihar, it's very commonly used. How would you use it in a sentence?
बहुत दबंग आदमी है.
Dabang आदमी है. I can say ये dabang लड़का है.
जी जी.
अच्छा, okay.
And also used as a slightly negative, has a negative
connotations.
Yeah, connotation.
Oh, it has negative connotations.
Yeah.
Your fans seem to have assumed that this is a sort of sequel to Wanted, not in the sense of the story, but in the sense of the kind of film it'll be, and that it'll give them one-liners that they can cheer at and clap at in theaters.
This film is full of them.
I'm not very good at learning dialogues from films, but even I remember your commitment dialogue from Wanted. जब मैं एक बार commitment करता हूँ तो खुद की भी नहीं सुनता. And then you said it in various ways.
एक बार जो मैंने commitment कर दी, उसके बाद तो मैं खुद की भी नहीं सुनता.
Are there lines like that in this film?
हम यहाँ के Robin Hood Pandey.
हाँ. Who came up with Robin Hood Pandey? You.
Yeah, because I thought it was funny. I thought just like Robin Hood and Robin Hood Pandey was, I mean, that's what he thinks that he is.
You actually came up with the words Robin Hood Pandey, and right now, I mean, that's the thing that has really attracted people's attention, and you know, it's got people laughing.
I was called Chulbul Pandey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chulbul Pandey. And from Chulbul Pandey, there was a dialogue in the film which we use, which says that हम यहाँ के Robin Hood Pandey. हम यहाँ के रॉबिन हुड हैं, रॉबिन हुड पांडे. And then we use it 3-4 times in the film, and the character is pretty much like that. I mean, he falls in love. You know, his love is also, he's very romantic, but in a different kind of manner. He's very straight, and he's like almost like, you know, कि हावी हो जाता है, you know, almost like threatens the girl, but the girl is just like not affected by him at all. She actually thinks that he's some kind of idiot, you know, who's just like throwing his weight around. And their love story.
Do you realize that you have been 22 years in the industry?
Yeah.
If you count from the time from when you started shooting?
You just told me, then that's 23 then.
Yeah. Oh, 23.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work experience.
Before that I was an assistant for about 2 years.
So this is your silver jubilee year, Salman Khan.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
When's the party?
Every night.
Every night?
It's just that you're going back to Delhi today.
Otherwise I would have been invited. Well, maybe there'll be a party when this film is released.
Yeah, either which way.
But what does it make you feel when, wow, that 25 years, that's a lot of experience to pack in. And that's longevity that very few stars have.
I just felt that I started working yesterday. So, कल से लेके आज तक के इतना experience नहीं होता किसी को.
Okay, you must be looking back sometimes at your work.
No, never.
Never?
I shoot a movie, I do stuff that is best to my abilities, which is not very much, but eventually at that given point in time it looks good, but when you go back and you know, watching TV and you see this, I should have done it differently. Most of the films I don't even remember that I've shot, because I used to be working 24 hours a day.
This is the modesty speaking again.
No, seriously, 24 hours a day I used to work. In fact, I stopped working like that when I was shooting for 3 films. I was shooting for Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, and BB No. 1. And after I finished that, you know what? I'm going to turn up at 10:30, 11. I'm going to do 1 film at a time.
That's not hard work, that's overwork.
Yeah, with a lot of friends, so everybody wanted their films to, you know, release faster. And in that, I mean, I realized that, you know, if you're friends, then you shouldn't be doing that, because, you know, they know that the way I'm working. So if you're taking me from one set to another, work is suffering, you know, your friend is suffering. And I used to bend and I used to tear a muscle, and eventually I put my foot down. The day I put my foot down, I said, this is the right way to work and everything. We've been trying to tell you this for the longest time. At that point in time, they didn't have a choice because I decided that. So.
Do you feel you were being taken advantage of?
No. It's just that, you're working. That was the trend at that point in time.
Yeah.
And I was the last one of those guys who started working, who stopped working like that. Everybody else had kind of stopped. I mean, they're working as much, but on one film at a time.
Do you think you've done your best in these 25 years, or there's more you could have given now that you... Because you said you see it differently when you watch a film?
It's going to come now.
That's your best?
No, it's going to come.
Dabang, or what's coming now?
Dabang, and just keep on.
Salman, there's something about you that has changed in the past year.
No, it's just something about me. I said that was a full stop there.
There's something about you. Full stop? Yes.
Now?
There's also something about you that's changed in the past year. We're just seeing, well, I don't know, past year, 2 years perhaps, we're just seeing you more energized in the public eye. Otherwise, I mean, sure, you were energetic on screen in your films, but we're just seeing you more energized when you're in the public eye, whether it's with your interviews, all your public appearances, no?
Same thing. Because you're talking about Das Kadam.
Das Kadam, we see more of your interactions with fans also.
Yeah, because you've seen me on TV, you've seen me doing shows, but you've never seen me when I'm, interacting with fans, when I'm, with friends. I'm exactly like that. But since you suddenly...
But we see a lot more of you interacting with fans also. Like, we get to know, okay, now Salman's going to be there. So, whereas earlier we wouldn't even have that information.
Yeah, because I've started doing... to promote films nowadays, the PR team or the producer, they have these tie-ups, and so you have to go there. And then you have to go there, you got to go there. Now, who's there? I mean, guys and girls who are
crazy about you.
And adorable. And so, you just have a good connect with them.
Of course, having said that, Salman, there is something about you, full stop. I repeat. Hey, zarur hai. But do you think of things like legacy? Do you see yourself as a romantic hero, an action hero, a comic hero?
I don't have the time to see myself like that. I don't care that much about these things. Till the time I am here, people like me. I will try and give it my best. I will hold on to this thing, but the day I feel that it's time to move on, I would do that.
The industry is also offering roles of the kind that were, of a variety that were not being offered before, right?
Every 5, 6, 7 years, the industry changes. The kind of films that come out, they change. Right now, Wanted is something that people have done 10 years ago and 15 years ago, and so is Dabang. Is that classic 70s, 80s genre of movie. I'm doing these films because I believe that I want a hero. I want a hero. So I don't see why the whole country or the fans or any country, the janta, the masses, the awam, why wouldn't they want a hero? I want to see somebody who I can look up to. Sometimes, films could, try and make a film like that, it could look ridiculous. And sometimes it could look, very impressive.
Have you done a film where you've seen yourself on screen and thought it looked ridiculous?
There are lots of them. Will you name them?
Would you?
Yeah. God to Secreto, I never wanted to do the film because it was a remake of an English film which everybody had seen.
Then why'd you do it?
Did it. Then the earlier lot, there was Nischay, which I did because I didn't look like a lawyer there. I did that film. I was like, 21 years old. And that didn't work for me.
What did you, now that you have the perspective of distance, about a few months now, what do you think of yourself in Veer?
Incredible.
You're happy with that film?
Yeah, but I'm not happy with the writing of the film. I mean, it was written differently, and I was not happy with the length of the film. I wanted a little bit cut of the movie. And plus, I needed about 18 days to shoot the film again, which I did not get. And I did not get it because they announced the date of the release, and since so much of money was riding on the film and everything, so I couldn't, put my foot down. Also, lengthwise, London Dreams. I thought London Dreams was a super film if it was half an hour shorter.
But Salman, you are a powerful star. Surely your feedback to the director is accepted.
That is the problem. That's the problem. If he used that, then it looks like he's using his stardom, he's using his power. Which somewhere I used to feel very uncomfortable using that. And I realized one thing after some time, that they have to somewhere listen to me on the edit as well. They may have a lot of experience, but just realize that just told me I've got 22 years of experience in this line.
25 as
25. Uske pehle mere father ka experience. वो भी तो गिनो आप. These are things that kind of I've not been able to put my foot down. I don't know if I would be able to put my foot down on this, but I will try my best.